Alright, so today we're going to talk about creating layer groups and masking. This is David DeRochers from a couple years back. He made all his boxes initially in another program in Illustrator. You can do that, or you can actually do it in here by using the shape tool. So if you just make your shape, now you don't have to really worry about what size these are or whatever, because this can all be changed and altered. What I'm really concerned about is that you're making each individual panel its own layer and layer group. Okay. Now, as you see, I am in the I'm in the shape tool right here, the rectangular shape tool. You can over here in the properties change its properties. So maybe I'm going to change it to having no fill and having a stroke of black, and I can change the size of that stroke. And from there, you can set the stroke to the inside, to the outside of the shape itself. I usually go for the inside of the shape, which is already kind of defaulted to. Then you can move this around, and from there, if you have that shape, where is it again? Where did it go? Okay, that rectangle went here. Okay, so from here, I can use my move tool and move it around. You have to. The problem with that being a shape is you have to grab it by where the pixels are, which is where there's color. All right, so I've done that. I'm just going to do that right here. Turn off disable this layer mask, and you can see what else is going on here. And I'm going to hide his rectangles real quick. Hide his boxes, which are up here. All right, so now I've got this rectangle here. If I control and click into the middle of the thumbnail, you'll see, what does it do? It makes a box around there, an actual selection around the entire size of that vector shape. Okay, then we can apply that to the title box. Let's say I'm just going to delete this right now. I'm going to just delete this layer mask, and then I'm going to apply that layer mask, which is the selection, to there, and now I know that this entire layer group is not depending on this box anymore, but depending on that box. Does that make sense? So anything that's inside of here, this is what I mean. So if I take the words reality and I move it to the left or to the right, it won't go outside of that box, that mask that we've created. Okay? So each of these, and I'll help you with this. I'm actually going to go around and take a look at everybody's. Make sure that you've set this up correctly. You're going to create these boxes. These boxes can be altered. They can be changed. In each individual layer group, you're going to have the sketch and everything else. The backgrounds, the back fills, back line, everything else. And if you see right here, if I disable this layer mask again, you can see he kind of went beyond the edges, but when we enable the layer mask, you can see that it kind of hides those parts that we don't need. All right?